Tides don't just quietly run windway and lower the sea level throughout the day. Their influence extends far beyond what we see on the shore. They also create powerful tidal currents, shaping coastlines, reversing rivers, and orchestrating life itself. As these tidal bulges move across the globe, they pass through narrow straits, wrap around islands, and surge into estuaries, creating fast-moving flows of water that can sometimes turn entire rivers backward. One of the most dramatic examples is the Severn Bore in England, a rare tidal phenomenon where a surge wave rushes upstream along the River Severn. When conditions are just right, this bore becomes a standing wave several feet tall, attracting crowds of spectators and daredevil surfers who ride its muddy surge as far as they can. It's a moment when the moon's pull becomes a visible force, cutting against gravity's grain, defying what rivers are supposed to do. These powerful movements don't just affect thrill seekers, they reshape the land and life around them. Tides interact with local geography in ways that give birth to unique marine ecosystems. One of the most vibrant of these is the intertidal zone, the stretch of shoreline that is exposed during low tide and submerged during high tide. It's a boundary world, neither fully land nor fully sea, and it supports an incredible diversity of organisms. But the width and depth of intertidal zones vary greatly depending on tidal range, the difference in height between high and low tides. In places where this range is large, entire ecosystems must adapt to extreme changes in environment multiple times a day. Crabs scuttle into crevices to avoid the sun. Barnacles cling tightly to rocks to survive both dry spells and crashing waves. Fish navigate pools that may soon evaporate. Seaweed clings, bends, and breathes in rhythm with the returning tide. The tidal zone is a world of change, temperature, salinity, oxygen levels, all in constant flux. Life here is forged in resilience. Every living thing must learn to dance to the moon's rhythm or perish. It is one of the most demanding natural laboratories on Earth, where evolution thrives on adaptability. But the Earth isn't just a passive player in this dance. It's a living, shaping force, warping and redirecting the moon's gravitational energy in complex ways. The ocean floor, with its valleys, ridges, and plateaus, acts like a hidden landscape, sculpting every wave, every current, every splash against the shore. And beneath your feet, even when you're standing on solid ground, there lies a vast, unseen terrain. Submerged mountain ranges, ancient volcanic ridges, deep trenches, all silently shaping the ocean's journey. The tide doesn't simply crash against the land. It listens to it. It molds to its contours. It flows where it's guided and slows where it's restrained. Even more astonishing in some places, these tidal flows are harnessed for energy. Tidal power, the generation of electricity from the movement of tides, is one of the oldest forms of renewable energy. Ancient millers built tidal mills that filled with water at high tide and released it through water wheels at low tide. Today, modern engineers construct underwater turbines that spin in tidal currents, turning moon-driven motion into clean power. This power, though modest compared to wind or solar, is unwavering. Tides are not dependent on weather. They don't disappear on cloudy days or still nights. They are as reliable as the moon itself. In a world seeking stability in energy, that's a powerful promise. So the next time you're at the shore, watch closely. Notice how the waves touch the land and pull back again and again, where they rise, where they fall. Somewhere below your toes, invisible and ancient, the earth is sculpting every movement. And somewhere above your head, the moon watches quietly, pulling strings like a cosmic conductor. You may not see the pull, you may not hear it, but the whole planet responds. Rivers turn, shores flood, ecosystems awaken and sleep in time with a force older than mountains. It's easy to forget, amid the noise of modern life, that we live on a breathing, shifting world. But stand near the sea and listen. The tide is talking.